Bozrah was a capital city in Edom. Let's just read this here. This is from Google. I Googled, was Bozrah a capital city in Edom? And this is what I found. Biblical Bozrah was the capital of Edom, an empire from 3,000 years ago. At the civilization's peak, archaeologists estimate as many as 1 million Edomites lived in Bozrah and its surrounding villages. Now, do you know there is a Bozrah, Connecticut? It is right here. This is from citydata.com. Races in Bozrah, Connecticut. Now look at the pie chart here. You got the color purple. In Britain, they say mauve. Over here in America, they say purple. Look at the color purple on the pie chart. 93.1% white, which are really the Edomites, living in Bozrah, Connecticut. This city is predominantly so-called white people. 93%. That's almost 100. Then they got Asian, 0.5%. Hispanic, 3.5%. So-called black, 1.1%. And an American Indian, which, by the way, this land happens to be or belong to the so-called North American Indian, including the land where they call Bozrah, Connecticut, once belonged to the so-called North American Indian. As a matter of fact, the term Connecticut was a Gadite word, a so-called North American Indian word. Connecticut means land of the Great Lakes, I believe. If I'm wrong, somebody can correct me on the comment board. But I do remember Connecticut being a Gadite word for land of the Great Lakes or land of the lakes, something like that. But look at the so-called North Americans that live there, 0.3%. But the majority of the area is so-called white people, Bozrah. What was Bozrah? It was a capital city in Edom. More connection to the fact that so-called white people are the Edomites. And we move on to the next shred of proof.